Hypertrichosis. Imagine waking up every single day with thick, dark, uncontrollable hair completely blanketing your entire face and body, leaving only your eyes visible to the world. This is not a Hollywood werewolf movie. It is the shocking reality of hypertrichosis. It is caused by an ultra-rare genetic glitch that flips the body's hair growth switch to always on. Centuries ago, these individuals were feared as monsters or forced to work in traveling circus freak shows as beast men. But genetically, they are perfectly normal humans, trapped inside a visual anomaly, fighting a daily psychological battle against a world that stares and points phone cameras at them like mythical creatures. Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome. What if your body was entirely made of rubber? People with Ehlers-Danlos Syndrome can pull their skin for several inches or bend their joints and fingers backward into terrifying, impossible angles. This happens because a genetic mutation destroys the body's collagen, the biological glue holding our tissues and organs together. Without it, the body becomes insanely elastic. But behind this jaw-dropping flexibility lies a hidden curse. Their joints are so loose they can painfully dislocate during simple tasks like turning a doorknob or even sleeping, and their skin can tear open like wet paper from a minor bump. Anhidrosis. Sweating might be annoying in the summer, but without it, you would literally cook from the inside out. Individuals born with anhidrosis have no functioning sweat glands, meaning their bodies have zero internal cooling systems to survive. When they exercise, get angry, or face hot weather for just a few minutes, their core temperature skyrockets like a human oven burning from within. A simple walk on a warm day or a sudden burst of adrenaline can cause heat stroke, permanent brain damage, or a sudden coma, forcing them to spend their entire lives locked inside air-conditioned rooms just to stay alive. Fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva, known as the terrifying disease that slowly turns humans into living stone statues. Due to a horrific genetic mutation, the body loses its ability to heal correctly. Whenever the patient suffers a minor bump, bruise, or muscle injury, the immune system repairs it by transforming muscles, tendons, and ligaments into solid permanent bone. Over the years, an extra skeleton grows randomly over the original one, locking the joints and freezing the entire body into a single, immovable position forever. The victim is forced to face the ultimate prison, a frozen body, while the mind remains fully conscious inside a cage of bone. Moebius syndrome. See, imagine feeling intense joy, deep sadness, or pure anger, but your face remains completely frozen like a stone mask. Moebius syndrome is a rare neurological disorder where the cranial nerves controlling facial expressions and eye movements are totally missing or underdeveloped. Patients cannot smile, frown, or even blink their eyes, and closing their mouths during sleep is impossible without manual help. They experience the full, warm spectrum of human emotion, laughing and crying on the inside. Yet the world misjudges them as cold or emotionless because of a silent physical wall. Alien hand syndrome. Imagine losing total control of your own limb, watching it move, grab objects, or tear papers completely against your will, as if it has its own independent brain. Alien hand syndrome is a bizarre neurological disorder that often occurs after complex brain surgeries or strokes, where the connection between the brain's hemispheres is severed. The result is terrifying. The affected hand gains its own independent will. It might undo the shirt buttons your other hand just closed, or in worse cases reported by patients, it can even try to choke or attack them while they sleep. Congenital insensitivity to pain. Living completely without pain sounds like an incredible superpower, but it is actually a deadly destructive curse. People born with this rare genetic condition have a nervous system that completely fails to transmit pain signals to the brain. A person can break a bone, step on a nail, or suffer third-degree burns without shedding a single tear or feeling anything at all. Pain is our ultimate biological survival alarm. Without it, these individuals can die from internal bleeding or a ruptured appendix without ever knowing, turning their daily life into a dangerous gamble. Hyperthymesia. Imagine if your head turned into a video camera that records everything, but completely lost the delete button. This is the reality of this rare syndrome, where a person is born with a giant brain storage that is physically incapable of forgetting. The medical cause is an abnormal enlargement of the memory centers in the brain, which forces it to store daily life details automatically. The patient has zero control over their memory. Their mind suddenly flashes old images and videos of any past date, from the food they ate to the weather. However, the worst symptom of this condition is the bad memory overload. The brain is physically unable to erase trauma or embarrassing moments, leaving the patient in a constant state of anxiety because their mind forces them to replay past heartbreaks in high definition all the time.